Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so I was just having a quick look at this. I think I need to get that from the skip and the other two are from the cottage. Anyway, so in the last one I said I'd paint the car and finish it off, so I've gone for this. So genuinely I hope you all like it. I think it's quite striking. And yeah, it's all matched even though it doesn't seem like it. So just to prove a point. So we pick this up. So yeah, I'll just go through the body panel. So the rear bumper doesn't look right because of the way the light's hitting it. But it is all the same. Anyway, and also, so I bought some more gunmetal. And unfortunately, these pots can't be painted because I was actually going to do something for one of the subscribers. So one of the subscribers, RG Mechanic, said Mel is requesting that all of the pots are gunmetal. Genuinely, I was going to do it, but you can't paint these pots. Shouldn't have done that, should I? But yeah, so I am sorry about that. I would have done it. Anyway, right, so none of that's ready to harvest yet, but we need to go and get some pots. So our energy level's alright. And we've got some poutine in here. Oh, 30%, so we're going to lose some of that, so I might as well just eat some now. Right, Leo, where are you, mate? Come on, let's go for a drive. So we'll take the truck so that we can bring 12 thingamajigs back. Hello, mate. Right. Have some lights on. Yeah, there we go. And brake off. Yeah, I like the orange. But I know some people will hate it, so I am really sorry. I don't purposely annoy people. Right, away we go. Oh. Yeah, and then obviously I will be bringing the other Koenig back, but it needs some work doing to it, doesn't it? So I'll probably actually walk up there to bring it back. I could either get Martin or Richard to give us a lift to the end of that road, but I think I'll just go along the beach. Oh, careful, Johnny, what are you doing? What a fool. Yeah, so if you didn't see it, we've got 30 pots, I think, outside Mel's that have already been bought. So that's what I'm retrieving now. We paid the electric in the last episode as well, so that's one less thing to worry about. And we've got 20 grand sitting up there. Right, back in a second, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to try and stack these up neatly so I can get at least 12 back, and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so that's 14. And yeah, I'm going to really quickly go down to the petrol station and get some maple syrup. Well, not really quickly. I'm going to really gently go down and get some maple syrup off the night kiosk. Easy. Oh, got the torch on. Right. Nice. We'll have a coffee as well, just in case, you know what I'm like. Oh, the thing's paintable, don't worry. I just thought, is the coffee paintable? Right. I think we just lost a pot. Yep. Bugger it. I'm not stopping. Yeah, years ago, one of the little, well, I suppose it was a town little towns that I lived in, a coffee shop opened, and it was an independent. So yeah, obviously I wanted to support them a little bit, and the coffee wasn't expensive either, and yeah, so every now and then I'd get a coffee for on the way to work, and one day I went in there and they'd changed a few bits, and it was the actual owner that I was served by, because it was only a very small shop, and yeah, I asked for my normal and or my usual, and she said, what colour cup would you like? And I said, sorry, and she said, well, we've bought loads of cups. And so she literally opened up a like sliding door behind her, like, you know, like you get in shops now with the cigarettes and tobacco, and there was all these different coloured cups, and they were stacked quite far back, and I just said, oh, and just picked a colour, and unfortunately just a few weeks after that they went bust. I just think that maybe it's because they were spending their money in the wrong place, because it was tucked away as well, so a lot of people didn't even realise that it was there. But yeah, I did feel really bad about that. But yeah, a bad business choice, I think. And unfortunately there's a bloody Starbucks in there now, in that village, like there is bloody everywhere. Right, I'll bring these down off camera. Yeah, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've brought them down. I've planted more potatoes. I haven't auto watered because it's not too important. And we'll just take this grand worth of French fries up quickly before we die of sleep deprivation. Nice. Yeah, so I think I'll just pop that in there. I think I'll just have 3 rows of potatoes, and then the rest can just be the other stuff. Because yeah, that'll help us out. And what I might do is stash. Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know what I'll do. Right, and we'll get that last pack, and then go and sleep. Right. Nope. There it is. Nice. Okay, so we've woken up late, but that's alright. So let's get them French fries straight into town once he's had his treat. There you go, mate. Let's go. Oh, Leo. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I do need to get him some water when we get back. Right. Oh, I've left that open. That's a recipe for disaster, isn't it? Oh, we might be alright. It doesn't really matter that much. I just thought, yeah, we'd get a little bit of income today. Right. Quickly go down and see him. I'll shut that because otherwise I'll forget when I... Hello mate, you alright? Yep, I bet you do. Right, see you later mate. At least you got a chainsaw. Yeah, so in the UK there's just Costas and Starbucks everywhere. And then, yeah, betting shops bloody everywhere as well. Even the little village I grew up in has got a betting shop now, and it's... yeah, it's just, taxing the poor, isn't it? Right, so I'm trying to decide what to do. I'll definitely buy some more pots from Mel's, but I think what we'll do, we'll run them packs up as well. Oh, I need to really quickly check something. Come on. I say really quickly. Fail. Right. I might regret this. Worth it. Sorry about that, everyone. I've been curious for quite some time now. So can confirm you can shut your door using Mr. Bonjour. And that rhymes. Perfect. Right. We'll drop these off quickly. And I'll still be able to get to Mel's and buy the rest of the pots. Or today's pots. Right, coming through. I'm sure there was a car there a second ago. Maybe I imagined it. Right, so yeah, we're doing alright for them. And come the weekend, hopefully I get them all back. Right. Okay, get the ones from in here. Hello Mel, you alright? Yes, I do. What a reply. Right. An ugly personality would say something like that, wouldn't they? As always, Mel, I think, yeah, I don't think I need to even say it, do I? Right. See you later, have a good one. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take them, and because it's, yeah, up there a little bit, I'll just drive up there quickly. Throw them off the roof. Right, that was pretty slick, wasn't it? That'll do. Yeah, sorry that my controls are all over the place today. I've been playing other games and the sensitivity is, oh, for goodness sake, is so different depending on what game you play. It's obviously it's got to be, hasn't it, because of programming, but some of them are really extreme, so you get used to it and then you try and play another game and you're just all over the place, probably making people feel sick. And I mean, I do that with my jokes, so I don't need the mouse movement doing it as well. Come on, old truck. Yeah, 5th gear would be really nice, and the ability to do some more modifications on it, and maybe even high and low gear. That'd be good. Sorry about the steering wheel noise. And I got told in a comment yesterday, I think, that my microphone's crap. So yeah, I am sorry if it's not very good, but I can't afford another one. Not yet. So the microphone I use is just off my HS80 headset, and I've got compliments from it before, so yeah, maybe I've bugged up a setting somewhere, so I am sorry if the audio quality isn't very good. Right, what time are we at? 15 minutes. Right, we can't really afford to, yeah, not take that down. That's it, back into a tree. So, when I used to work in the woods, obviously we used to take pickups in with all the equipment and everything. And there was one of the sites that we worked on, the access was through the back of a field. So you had to drive across this field, and it was on a bit of a slope as well, so it's sometimes a bit of a pain in the arse. And yeah, I didn't always used to jump in the pickup with the others. Sometimes I'd drive the pickup, sometimes I'd take the spare one, sometimes I'd just take my car and yeah, walk any of the bits that weren't accessible. But anyway, this fella that I worked with, he was one of these kind of scatty people all over the place. And yeah, one day I was on the site already because I used to get there early and start my fire and stuff and get everything prepped. So I was there already, and I got a phone call and he said, "I've crashed into a tree, mate." And I said, "Oh no, are you alright?" You know, made sure that he was alright and everyone else in the vehicle, he was on his own. And I said, I'll walk up. And I walked up and I was looking for him, like in the track. Couldn't see him. Hello, gents. Couldn't see him anywhere. And I got all the way to the field and I hadn't found him. And I phoned him back up and I said, "I've walked down, mate. I can't find you. Whereabouts are you?" And I said, "If you bib, I'll be able to hear what direction's going." Because obviously there's lots of routes through woodland. And he said, "Oh, I'm in the field." There was about, well, probably about 10 trees in this massive field, but he'd managed to hit one. My goodness. Right, cheers, gents. See you later. Yeah, it was very embarrassing for him. And he asked me whether I could say that I was in the pickup, but I just... Oh, sorry, Leo. I just couldn't bring myself to lie about that because lots of questions were asked. And if there was 2 people in the car, even more questions would have been asked. But yeah, just out in the middle of nowhere, in a field, and he manages to hit the one tree. And it was quite a big impact as well, so yeah, broke a lot of stuff. And I think it was a category C write-off. It's all changed now though. Right. Yeah, so that's another 20 grand. And what I'm going to do, so we're at 19 minutes almost. Yeah, so I'm just going to tell you what happens in the next episode. So we're going to go and buy the cottage. So it's 5,000. So at the beginning of the next one, I would have taken the shortcut across the water there, like opposite Mel's. And yeah, we'll buy the cottage. And also I would have had a maple syrup from the fellas, well, from my nightstand. Right, so that does bring us to the end of this episode. So thanks for joining us, everyone. I really do appreciate each and every view. So does he. And yeah, if you've liked this, please feel free to join us in the next one. So cheers, everyone, and bye for now.